Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially the week of the Season 1 Reloaded update for Black Ops Cold War, for Warzone, and for Modern Warfare. So as far as this update goes, this is the most confusing part of the update. From everything that I am hearing, the update is going to go live at 11 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday night. So that's 2 a.m. Eastern time on Thursday morning. However, the Zombies map, so Firebase Z and Express, the multiplayer map, will not be live until 9 a.m. Pacific time on the Thursday. Now, whether they follow through with this, I don't know. If I get any updates on this, I will let you guys know on Twitter, so make sure you're following me over there. Yeah, it's really overly confusing. So in this update, we are getting a brand new Zombies map, a new multiplayer map, some new modes, and that is what we are going to be talking about today. Today's video is going to be going over everything coming in the Season 1 Reloaded update that is coming out this Thursday. It is a full title update, so you will have to download the update, and that's what we're going to be discussing today. What is inside that update? So let's start off with the big thing, the Zombies map. So as far as Firebase Z goes, we've already got a trailer for this map. We've talked about it in depth. We're not going to go too much more into it in this video. What I will say is they did put out a blog post today detailing all of the information of the update. That is where I'm getting most of today's information from. If you want to check it out, it'll be the first link down in the description. It'll be the entire blog post if you want to go ahead and read it. However, we're going to be going over most of it in this video. Starting off with Firebase Z, we've already talked about this individual trailer, but the extra information that we got today is more of the backstory of the map. So what happened on this map is that Samantha Maxis actually went in alone, and your goal now on this map is to close up the portal and to save Samantha Maxis. That is your goal for this map, which is actually pretty cool, and I think that's going to be what the Easter egg ends up being, is you saving Samantha. They also mention the Omega Group informant, which is, I believe, the person in the beater that we see, the Russian person in the trailer. It's going to be interesting to see how that character plays into the story of the map as well, whether they end up being a good guy and working with Requiem, or they turn on us and stick with the Omega Group, but we'll have to wait and see. The other thing that's being added is a new perk called Tombstone Soda, or kind of a new perk. We've talked about this before. We've read through all of the perks, so as you can see there on screen here, if you want to read through them all, you can pause it. There's also a rumor that in this update, they are going to be adding extra tiers to the older perks. So for example, Juggernog will have 2 extra tiers that you can buy with Ethereum crystals that will actually make it so you have even more health, which is cool because right now I have a ton of Ethereum crystals just sitting there doing nothing. Now, there is no proof to say that is coming out with this update. That is just a leak in the game files. So my guess is that might not be coming till Season 2, but I do think that's a cool thing to add to the game. A little bit more grinding. I hope it actually does cost a good amount of Ethereum crystals because I have a ton saved up. The other thing coming in this update is the Dead Ops Arcade Solo Advanced Start mode. So this is only if you are playing solo, and what this does is basically saves the highest round that you have made it to in solos, and you can start from there next time. This will actually help you complete some of the achievements, but leaderboards will be turned off in this mode. So moving over to the multiplayer side of things, we have a new map this week. It is called Express. Well, again, kind of a new map. As everyone knows, this was a map in Black Ops 2. It was a fan favorite, especially for competitive modes. Now, as far as this map goes, it's a 6v6 map taking place at a train station platform that is a bullet train that goes across Los Angeles. That's kind of the backstory of the map. This map should have 0 changes on it from the Black Ops 2 version of the map. Be the exact same thing, just brought back, remastered, not reimagined. Kind of like they've been doing with the other maps, for example, like Raid, that is already in the game. On top of that, if you're on PlayStation, this will be coming to Onslaught mode in Zombies if you are into that. The next thing that we have is a new game mode coming to Fireteam Dirty Bomb. This is the one where the 10 different squads of 4 people spawn in, try to blow up the bombs. This one is different. It is called Endurance. Now, don't get too excited. This isn't a Battle Royale mode on these maps. It's not what I've wanted since the launch of the game. Don't get too excited about that. Endurance is essentially the same thing as Fireteam Dirty Bomb. However, every time a bomb explodes and one of those sites is demolished, a new one spawns in. So there won't be a point in the game where you're caught with just one bomb zone and everyone's going for it, which I actually think is going to slow the game mode down quite a bit, because each team can just go to an unoccupied bomb site to an unoccupied bomb site, just exploding them and not even getting into any firefights. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'll have to play it and see, but that is my thought on it. The other thing to say is that in this game mode, the score limit is doubled from 500 to 1000 score. So that is kind of what I was talking about. More bomb sites are going to go off. You'll get more score, but you'll probably get into much less gunfights. So one thing that this blog post does not mention whatsoever is league play. So league play is something that is coming out this season, and you'd think it would come out with season 1 reloaded, but it is not. That means there is 3 more weeks over the next month that there is a potential for this to actually come out. So my guess would be probably with the launch of CDL, maybe the week after that is when we could probably expect to see this league play mode. I'm interested to see what it is. I really would like a good elo system. If you're asking me, I think there needs to be one elo system if you're playing as a solo, and then another elo rank if you're playing with an individual squad. Whether they do that or not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The other thing that it says here is that there is a double XP weekend coming this weekend. So from the 5th to the 8th, there is a double XP weekend. It doesn't say whether or not this is double weapon XP and double XP or just double XP. I'm not sure. We'll find out this weekend. But if you're on PlayStation, you get it a day early starting on the 4th, which is when the update comes out. It also went in a little bit on the new store items. So there is a bundle called the Zombie Dozer coming out, and it is Bulldozer in the skin that you were looking at here, kind of a red skin and new mask on. Honestly, looking pretty damn cool. And along with this, you get the weapon blueprint called the Blood Money. I believe this is for the Milano here, and honestly, decent looking weapon, actually good attachments for multiplayer, but I don't like this gun in Warzone. So if you're a Warzone player, you might not be interested in this blueprint. So then this leads us to actual update stuff. So what I mean by this is weapon tuning, bug fixes, things along those lines. This is a full title update, and it's been the first title update in over a month. So I would expect to see some pretty big bug fixes, changes along those lines, weapon changes, so weapons nerfs and buffs. They haven't announced anything that they are touching whatsoever, but I would expect some pretty big things to come there since it's been so long since a full title update. But as of right now, they haven't mentioned any of that. That'll probably be either the Wednesday or the day of the update that will come out. So as soon as we have more information on that, weapon buffs and nerfs, I will keep you guys filled in. So if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, have notifications on, all that good jazz. The last thing we have to talk about is Warzone. So in this blog post, there is none, not once do they mention Warzone. This is troublesome to me because back in Modern Warfare, whenever we would get like a season reloaded update, a mid-season update, there would be something for Warzone, whether that just be a new playlist, changes to weapons, or a new map location altogether. There would always be something with Warzone. As of today, there is no mention of Warzone, and if we look at the Season 1 Reloaded roadmap, there is no mention of new playlist for the rest of Season 1. What I am telling you here is I do not think we are going to be getting any changes to Warzone until at least Season 2, which is really worrisome for me because as of right now, Warzone is full of hackers. People are getting bored of it because they haven't made any changes to the map. I don't know what is going on here. I wish I had an answer for you, but my true and honest answer is it looks like nothing is going to be happening until Season 2. Now, they could have something really big planned for Season 2, a new map, new POIs, or a month after that in March is the 1-year anniversary of Warzone. We could be getting something really huge with that. But as of right now, there is no new information revolving around Warzone. I wish I had better news to tell you guys. So just to finish things off, if you look at the roadmap, the only new thing that we haven't got yet on this roadmap is league play. That will be coming in the season. We've already talked about that in this video. Everything else on this roadmap we have already got or are getting this week. What this tells me is that we're going to have the 3 weeks before the next season that are going to be pretty dull. The new season is starting the 24th, the 25th of February, and that is quite a substantial amount of time with not a lot of new content. So as we get more information on that, I will keep you guys updated. Season 2 is something that I'm looking forward to. I need something to change in Warzone. So as always, let me know what you think of this update down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, it's always appreciated if you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, like what you see, want to stay up to date on all my videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, peace out.
We are rich.